Good morning, guys. Oh, where are we? Day 3? Oh, it's a nice sunny morning, but there's a bit of a wind whipping through from that coast, the east coast. The sea's chopping up this morning, and it's quite a cold wind coming through, even though it's nice and sunny. We had a few foxes around us last night. It weren't too bad. I tossed and turned a little bit in the night, but I think I did get some sleep from about 3 o'clock onwards, so it's not too bad. It's about 8 o'clock now, 9 o'clock. We're going to get a fire on and we're going to get some breakfast. Close up the tent and have the hump back to the car just to recharge the cell devices we got, because we're here for another day and batteries are running low, rechargeable packs are running low, so we need to go get them charged back up. Plus we want to see if there's an easy access to get into here by car. There are some roads at the back of us, but I think they're Forestry Commission roads. I don't think you'll be able to drive down them. You have got the wildlife sanctuary down there, which is a bit closer than that way where we came in. So we may have a look at that. If not, we'll just hump out the way we came in tomorrow. But anyway, let's get some breakfast done. And we'll catch you later when we've got the breakfast all sorted and plated up. Well guys, I don't know what time is it, Carl?
20 past 10.
20 past 10, lovely jubbly. It's warmed up quite a bit now. We've got a nice fire, embers going for the L&T full breakfast. Carl's got his gilly going there for the tea and coffee. Puckaroony down here. We've got the beans on the stones at the back there, bubbling away, lovely jubbly. We've got black pudding, caramelised onion pork sausages with some streaky bacon. That looks divine. I'm going to mix some in there. I've got some eggs and milk with a bit of seasoning. We're going to have some scrambled egg today with our breakfast. I'm going to have a chunk of that crusty bread. That's going to be fried in there. What's that out of there? A nice fried bread, nice full English breakfast. Pucker on a beautiful location like this. A nice little firewall there, reflector. Looking out to the sea and the cliff there, just a few yards away. Pucker.
Awesome.
Day 3 we're into at the moment. So we're going to have a walk up to the car and try and charge our devices up a little bit, because we're running low on power and we need power for our vape devices. If we haven't got a vape, we'll go stir crazy. We'll end up killing each other. 2 wild campers kill each other over the last vape.
Mine! It's mine! It's mine!
Alright, there you go guys, that's cooking away a treat. We'll get this plated up and I'll come back at you. Breakfast is served. L&T special. Full English breakfast. Looking out at that beautiful view. What a view to have while you're eating your breakfast, eh? This piece of land belongs to us for the last 4 days. Beautiful, not a soul has come through, absolutely lovely. And here we go, nice cup of coffee. Look at that guys. Scrambled egg, beans, caramelised pork sausage, 2 chunks of black pudding, streaky bacon, nice fried bread in the bacon fat. There's coals in the shadow, can't see them. In the shadow, lovely jubbly.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in the hole. Till later, guys. Be lucky. Good.
Pucker.
You're nearly half finished it already. You've been at it 2 minutes. Lovely.
Need a bigger fork.
Absolutely cracking. Right, I'll get this down my face. Absolutely lovely. Then we'll have a walk up the beach to the car, the hump back, the way we came in. Should be alright there to all our gear and get everything charged up. Don't get any better than this, guys. Fully English breakfast by the campfire in the middle of the wilderness. It's absolutely delicious. Calzette is already really good.
It's nice.
Black pudding is delicious. And the sausages. Absolutely lovely. Delightful. Right, we'll go for a walk, we'll have clean our dishes. We'll bugger off up the coast. So late, guys. What you guys, how we doing? Just a quick update for you. We're on the third day, I believe, yeah. It's about 2 o'clock now. We've just been for a big romp back where the car was, the original romp we had coming in before the first camp. This is the second camp. We've been all the way back to the car. That took about an hour and a half walking without our Bergens. We left all the stuff there, all wrapped up. And we got in the car, went down the shops, got some more water, had a quick one in a pub, and a couple of supplies, and we found an actual easier access to these woods, which is bloody amazing. That access we had down there, it's like an hour and a half of hiking, but we found another, it's part of the Foraged mission tracks. Okay, it's a bit if it's come through there, but we've come through anyway. I don't think it's workable land, whether it's hunting land or whatever, I don't think it's workable. But anyway, we found a quicker way in with Google Maps, and it took us 15 minutes to walk in from this place. And the car's just back this woods now, 15 minutes away, which is a fucking bonus. So when we take all this back, when we finish tomorrow, here's Carl there, just made us a nice cup of coffee. So when we take all this stuff back tomorrow, it's only a 15-minute walk through those woods there, and we'll be back on the wild tracks where the car is, which is lovely. Brilliant. We're going to have steak tonight. Steak and chicken wings. All done on the hot stones. I've got some hot stones laid out there at the back. See those hot stones at the back? Those are laid out ready to grill some steak and chicken wings on. I might do the chicken wings on a griddle grate, but the steak is going on those stones on the back with a bit of butter and a bit of oil. And we're going to cook steak on the stone. Lovely. On the Wildcamp stone. I think I've ruined, see that kettle there? You can see that, guys, that one there. I put scrambled egg in it this morning for the breakfast, and I think it's knackered it. Pathfinder, but I'll clean it up hopefully. And this phone is very bright, I don't know why it's washing out so much. How are you doing, Carl? We having a good day?
That's good.
Yeah, having a great weekend?
Lovely
Week so far? Got another day tomorrow, another night tonight. The wind's changed direction, so it's gone a little bit milder. We haven't got the east wind coming in off the sea. Those cliffs there behind us. So it's not an east wind today. It's coming in south, like through the woods, towards the coast. So it's a bit milder, which is lovely, jubbly. It's nice to go out to camp for a bit, because we've been here now for nearly 2.5 days. It's nice to get out and have a look around, have a quick shafty half in the pub, which was nice, just down the road at Southwold. We had a drive through Southwold as well, which was lovely. Packed as usual down Southwold. That is washing out behind me. I'll have to get the exposure sorted on this iPhone. We've charged up some of the devices as well in the car, which is another bonus, and there goes my kettle. Fell over, that'll do. I'm just trying to boil this out, boil and scrambled egg at the bottom, but whether I can save it, I don't know. But those Pathfinder pots are pretty cheap. Oh, that's not too bad, it's looking quite, show the bottom of this, guys. Just stay to the bottom of that. But I'll get that clean eventually, so it should be alright. Never mind. Right, we'll leave it there for a minute. Anything develops in the next few hours till tea time, I'll get back to you till then. Show you our steaks. Done on the stones. Till later, guys. Right guys, Carl's back at camp. I've just come for a roam around the back of the this freshwater marsh, which is absolutely beautiful. See peregrine falcons, there's 2 or 3 of them up there, absolutely stunning. Just thought I'd do a bit of foraging, eating raw stuff, not cooking. Now you can cook all these stuff that I find. I'll go out, I'll see what I can gather, because you know I like a bit of foraging guys. There's always a caveat with these videos when I'm doing these foraging, cooking or whatever, or eating raw. All these foods of the earth, be very careful, very careful. You need to know what you're doing. If you're unsure in any way, do not even touch them guys, because there's stuff that can hurt you. Even in England, wild plants, wildflowers, foods and fungi, and you know, you've got to be really careful. You got to know what you're doing, so take all this with a pinch of salt. I know what I'm doing. If you're going to do it, make sure, do your research, make sure, identify whatever you're eating precisely, so you know it's safe. Right, I'll go out, I'll see what I can gather. I'll just get 2 or 3 items guys that I can eat raw, just to show you. Right, in this little bit of a forest glade, a couple of things there I'll take out of here guys. Got some daisies there, they're very easy to identify. Very simple flower to identify. All I eat on these guys is the actual flowers. There you go, pick the bottom off. Just eat those in a salad with a bit of salad dressing. So I'll have some of those. Also nettles. We've got some nettles here guys. And we'll just take these small shoots off the top there. Those are the best, tenderest leaves on the nettles, so I'll take some of those as well. So that's 2 items. I can actually smell some mint, so I'm going to have a little bit of a forage to see if I can find that guys. But so far we've got daisies and we've got stinging nettles. Right, we'll crack on guys. We've got iris here, leaves, those poisonous, so don't want to touch those. There's plenty of buttercups about, but we don't want to touch those either. Those are poisonous, so we'll keep hunting for this. I definitely smell mint. Mint is usually by the side of water, so we'll crack on. So I can smell mint around here. It's very hard to find, it's not got the flowers on it at the moment. But if you look down here guys, try and take the camera down for you so you can try and discern the actual flower. Where are we? It's that one there guys. It's not these here, it's that one there. I'll just pluck that out. And if you can see on those leaves there you go. It's like a little bubbly leaf, and it's like got purple edges on it. There's a slight purple tint to the stems underneath as well, and so there's a purple tint to the outside, but they've got like a bubbly, see there where the stem's bubbly, and obviously just smell it. It smells like mint. Right, that's another one. So that's nettles, mint and daisies. We'll see if we can find something else. I'm sure there's some wild garlic about. I can smell something, but we'll have a look. Right, we've got some dandelion here. Again, the buds in a salad, the flowers in a salad guys. Just take a few of those. And also the actual leaves as well. Just take a couple of those. That'll do. That's our leaves and dandelions. There you go. Lovely jubbly. There's lots of foraging tiny plants as well. Most of these are edible guys, but say check them out, double check them, and we'll go back and have a look. Hi guys, back at you. It's quite nice actually, so there's a bit of a chill in the wind. I hope Carl's alright in the camp. Yeah, we've got a few samples here. Just try these for you. As I say, you've got to be very careful. Don't just go around grabbing stuff and eating it, guys, because there is stuff that can hurt you. Even in the UK, especially the fungi. There's lots of poisonous flowers as well, like the buttercups and stuff like that. They look appetising, but they can actually paralyse animals, livestock. So They are quite poisonous, so be very careful. So we've got a couple of things here. I've got some nettles there, some nice young nettles. I'm just going to take the tops here, guys, the tops off these. They're easy to handle. If you want to wear gloves, then by all means wear gloves, but you can eat those raw, or you can fry them up in butter and garlic, lovely, or you can put them in batter as well, which again is lovely. Again, once they cook, all the stinging's gone out of it. All the stinging pores are all over these guys. They're not only on the stem, the underside, the top side, but there's stinging pores everywhere, so you have to be a bit careful. But if you handle them correctly, you can actually take them off without getting stung. Just pinch the leaf there, just take a leaf like that, and all I do with the leaf, nice and carefully, I'll just fold it over itself, fold, fold, keep folding in, keep folding, keep folding. So it's a little compressed parcel like that. I squeeze it together like that, guys. This is eating it raw, stinging nettles. Just squeeze it all together like that. That flattens all those pores out, so you won't get stung. And then you can eat it. And it's not going to sting you when it's inside, because you squashed all those pores out. It's got quite a bit of flavour to it. I think it's got a grassy taste to it. It's a bit of a tiny little bit of quite a savoury taste in there, just in the back notes. But it's not too bad, you know. That quite a bit of that in abundance, or even fried down. I particularly like them dipped in tempura batter and just quickly fried. You know, blanch them first of all in warm water. That's fine. That's stinging nettles for you. So careful how you handle them. So if you want to wear gloves, then wear gloves to handle them, guys, because you'll get stung otherwise. But again, there's lots of medical benefits to all these wild edibles, guys. There really are. There's so many medical benefits, really. I could go on forever, but just Google the beneficial medical benefits you can get from all of these plants we're going through now. So that's the stinging nettles. So when you are foraging, make sure you're not on pass or nothing which is accessible to dogs or whatever. Obviously out in the wild you're alright, but again you've got animals and whatever. So and if you're unsure with stinging nettles, you want to eat them raw, just give them a swill in the river first, give them a wash down, and you'll be good to go. A lovely job, though. Next we've got dandelion. Loads of dandelions about, guys. Loads. You get dandelions everywhere. As again, when you're foraging, make sure it's nowhere where dogs can get to or animals. You know, nice little wild patches. And all I do with these is just pop off the top of that, the nettle, the flowers there, and you go. Again, if you want to wash them, guys, wash them. But again, it's got a distinctive flavour that's different to the nettles. You know, most of these ground produce, they've got a bit of a grassy taste. Of course they have. They're from the earth, but that's got a distinctive taste to it. It's hard to describe. Almost a bit of a nutty taste coming in there. Nice and fresh as well. So just massacre them nice in your mouth. So pretend you're a cow, just chew the cud, and all the flavour comes out. That is quite nice. Be nice in a salad with a bit of salad dressing, bit of virgin olive oil. Lovely, absolutely nice. And those again, fried in tempura batter, quick flash in the frying pan. Absolutely beautiful, lovely. So that's your dandelion for you. Also, you can eat the actual dandelion leaves as well, guys. Just wash off any bits on there. Get a nice bit. Again, if you want to wash these again in water, salted water, whatever, guys, do the same again. But again, in a salad, absolutely lovely, just like a lettuce leaf, guys. It's got a bit more of a bitter note to it. But again, with salad dressing, that would be lovely. Perhaps a bit of sweet chilli salad dressing, dribbled on top, with some daisies and some nettles. That'd be nice. Bit of mint as well. Here you go, it's dandelion leaves and dandelion flowers. Okay, that's 2 down, guys. Another one I think we've got 4 today. Another one is daisies. Again, easy distinguishable, guys. They're plain as your nose on your face, you know what these are. And the same with dandelions, you just eat the flowers, again in salads, guys. Just pluck these flowers off here, get them nice and close, get as much of the stalk off as you can. Just pluck the stalk off the bottom. Here we go, just pluck the stalk off the bottom, and you're just left with a flower again. Again, it's just like eating vegetables, it's really nice. Like eating fresh, you can't get any fresher than that, you've just picked it, it's gone straight in your gobble. So it's as fresh as the day it was grown. Again, all those in a salad dressing would be absolutely lovely. There's lots of stuff you can use for salad dressing, guys. But I say, be very careful. And last one we'll try tonight is a bit of mint, just to finish off with a nice bit of sweetness from the mint. There's the mint flower, guys. It's usually got a purple bud on it as well, but there are purple tints to the outside of the leaf, and the actual pores of the leaves are like, they're a bit bubbly, like I don't know, like a sleeping bag, you know, fluffy. It's hard to explain that, but you can see that they're quite distinguishable. But just smell them, it's mint. And again, get the nice small fresh leaves at the top. Fresh leaves are always best at the top, guys. This is usually found by damper stuff, by streams or damp water or damp marshes. So we're in a marshland here, a coastal marshland, so get out a tooth. I'll just finish watching my mouth first, and you know, for a quick snack on your travels by doing this, just eat foraging, guys. It's lovely. It's all good stuff as well. It's all, as I keep on about the medical benefits, so many. Right, we'll go with the mint now. Here we go. I've just got the top buds there. Just nip those off. Throw the stalk away. Okay. Chew away like a cow. Can be a bit bitter if you don't get the fresh stalks on this, but keep chewing away, and all those flowers will start to burst from that wild mint. My mouth's going nice and cool now, so I'm sucking them in. Spearmint notes are coming through. Just keep chewing away. It's just getting to taste like a Wrigley's chewing gum now. Not too much sweetness to it, it's got a bit of a tartness as well with that spearmint. It's like spearmint anyway. That is really present, really refreshing, refreshes your palate up. That meant to be lovely. Make up a nice mint sauce with a bit of vinegar, a bit of garlic, mash it all up. That'd make a lovely mint sauce on top of some nice stone cooked lamb. That'd be lovely. There you go, guys. That's just a bit of foraging for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Alright, so I better get back to Carl, see what he's up to. Cracking day, absolutely lovely day. So there's tons and tons and tons of foraging you can do, guys. Hopefully I'll go through that in the future with you, let you know. That mint on my lips and tongue, it's tingling. The mint is, which is lovely, lovely and refreshing. Right, and we'll have plenty of these in the future, but as I say, guys, the caveat, very careful when you're foraging. Your wild foods, guys, it's you've got to know what you're picking. Let's crack on, shall we? Cheers. I'm walking back towards the car. You know, we've got a car at a closer spot now. Walking through this beautiful bluebell wood. Look at this stunning bluebells as far as the eye can see. All over the shop. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, what I'm doing is going back to the car. I want to try and do a bit more charging if I can. On our LiPo pods, get them charged up a bit more. Plus we forgot to get some sugar and milk when we was at the shop earlier this morning. Pair of pillocks, I tell you. Forget me head if it weren't screwed on. And look at these bluebells, guys. Wow. Is that amazing or what? What a glorious, glorious place. It belonged to some sort of woodland trust. Whether they use it for hunting, I'm not sure. But there's been nobody through here in years. If it was a hunting ground, it's not used. Look at these bluebells. It's absolutely blinding me looking at it. Beautiful, beautiful blue. Blue with dark hues. Bluebells are poisonous, so they're not a foraging plant at all. But I think the car's just down the bottom of this valley kind of thing. But this is amazing. It really is amazing. Look at that out there. The sun's not even on them, but they're still got that iridescent purpley blue colour. Absolutely beautiful. Just have a walk with me for a few minutes, guys. This will probably be a long video, but hey ho. I like doing these videos because, you know, years later on I can look back. Not only for doing it for you guys, which is nice. I appreciate your support, guys, I really do. It's lovely to have you there watching us, what we're doing. But it's also lovely for me to look back in years to come. Especially when you get too old to do this type of stuff. I'm close to that now. Oh, no, I'm not that close. Okay. Oh, there's a pheasant just gone through there. So there is game bird about. I haven't seen any pigeon or squirrel. Look at that bluebells. Absolutely amazing. Somebody says somewhere bluebells were rare. And they are. I think they're in every forest in the country. Obviously you don't destroy, don't walk through bloody fields of them. Try and avoid them as much as you can. But we've got a bit of sun down here. Get a bit of sun on our back coming out of this forest glade, this forest commission track. And this is a track here, you can see by the way the grass is growing that it's not been used in a long time. We've got some really old oak trees in this, I think this is an ancient forest, you know, I'm pretty sure of it. It's the size of some of these oaks, pretty ancient. And it's absolutely beautiful. I said beautiful a few times on this trip, but it is glorious. We're on a glorious cliff location. You couldn't ask for better, you really couldn't. And these forests, they go on for bloody ever. Nice. Coming out into a bit of a clearing. Sorts of waist high and stingers. I might have some nettle tea or nettle soup later on. Loads of chestnuts here. Got a chestnut tree somewhere. It's over there. Don't look very well. A small chestnut there. Loads of oak. Loads of poplar. New poplar down there. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Right, I think I'll go left here if I remember rightly. Try and get my bearings. Left or was it right? Right, I'll have a try and get my bearings, guys, on Google. Back at you in a minute. Right, guys, how we all doing? We all alright? You still with me? Right, just walking back to the car. I've just found something here and I don't want to get too bloody close to it because they're liable to turn on me. I think it's a hornet's nest and it's hanging on the side of a tree, which is a bit weird. I'll just turn the camera around, guys. Disturb these guys too much, I'll get too close. I'll zoom in a bit. Okay, fine there. I don't know if you can see that, guys. There's a big old hornet's nest there hanging from the tree. Is it bees or hornets? I'm not sure. But I'm coming away because I don't want those guys to turn on me. Right. Let's get out of here. bell forest. I'm on the way back now from shopping. I just found this in the woods, guys, which is pretty interesting. You can see that there. We're going to have a look, shall we? Should we investigate? It's probably something from World War II. They probably had billets and all sorts of practicing around here. It's this coast. Our soldiers were practicing, ready to go in as such. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely something from World War II, that is. It's got an entry there. There's another entry around the back end. Excuse me, smashing through this undergrowth. Beautiful. Bluebells. Look at them, absolutely stunning. There's another entry there. Oh, it says something on the top there. What does that say? Might be something somebody else has scribbled on, I don't know. It looks like it says, I don't know, War or WAP, ER Fort. I don't know what that's all about. I'll have to try and look into that. No dates on it at all, which is a shame. But I ain't going down there. Looks a bit smelly. But this is just out in the wilderness amongst all these beautiful bluebells. You got the peace and serenity of nature there, and right, getting covered in nature is a reminder of those awful times where all our brave guys defended our land. Absolutely stunning. It's all resting in peace now. Lovely jubbly. Anybody knows what that's all about? Let me know down below. It looks like 1940s brickwork, so it's got to be World War II. Till later, guys. It's an old World War II gun emplacement. Still standing after all these years. There's probably quite a few World War II buildings scattered about this forest on this coastline. Obviously I thought they may have come in from the North Sea, the Jerrys, but they never did. Absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful place. some nice steaks here. Hopefully this will turn out on the stones. I have cooked on the stones many years ago, but I've got some set at the back there. And got some nice seasoned steaks here. These are well matured steaks. Get those on there. Good job, right? Sizzling from here. Got some nice pepper sauce going. Got some barbecued chicken wings as well, which are going on. You can see those sizzling away. Lovely jabbly. Just, you like yours rare, yeah? Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like mine rare as well. Come back to you when we've got it plated up and the chicken wings on the rack. Till later, guys. Back at you. See how we're doing. Got some chicken there, barbecuing, lovely. Carl's got his steak sandwich there already slapped together. Got a bit of steak over there, going away nicely on the stones. Gonna get all this on a plate
And eat.
and eat. Back at you later, guys. Be lucky. Another stew, chef.
Lovely jubbly.
Meal, nice. Enjoying that, mate.
Yeah, it's lush.
Chicken's lovely and the steak's beautiful. That pepper sauce we put on it was absolutely delightful, and it cooked perfect on those stones on the back. Lovely doubly, just getting it down my neck. Cheers. That was feckin' lovely. Bit warm, that's a pepper chicken we made. I think I put a bit too much pepper in, but the steak was delicious. Chicken wings were beautiful, cooked on the stones. We're having a nice beer now. I might go back to the car and charge my bloody vape devices run out again. It's becoming a pain. I need to find a better LiPo charging device. It's been a bit of an issue the last 3 or going into 4 days. Well, rice beer I'll try tonight. Brooklyn Naranjito. It's totally foreign, it's all in foreign writing. I ain't got a fecking clue what it is. I presume it's oranges, I don't know. Let's give it a go, shall we? This is a third beer tasting we've had. See what this one's doing. It tastes like oranges. Probably bloody orangeade. But it is, I think, it's a pale, yeah, ale. 4.5% volume, so it's a bit of a weak one. It must be from Spain, Naranjito. Naranjito. No, that's not Spanish, is it? Naranjito. Naranja. Yeah, here we go. Cheers anyway, guys. All the health. Thanks for viewing. That's not too bad. It tastes a bit like little satsumas. You can see it's quite weak. It tastes a bit poppy. It is a beer, it's a foreign one, it's not very good, but we'll drink it anyway, guys. All the best, catch you later on. Right, we're on our last night now, guys. What we've decided to do is, because we're more or less out of water again, and it's a bit of a hike to get more water, so we won't have enough for a cup of tea in the morning, just some porridge I think. What I've decided to do is get off pretty early when we wake up, have a bit of porridge, and head off down to a local cafe which is a couple of miles away and have a slap up breakfast, then make our way home, which is nice. See, they're starting to get dark now. Lovely jabbly, got a roaring fire, so we're having the last blowout, which is lovely. I'll let you look at the fire there for a bit, guys. It's glowing white hot embers inside there. Don't want to get too close and melt the camera. It's beautiful. Just sit here with us, looking at the fire. We'll have a little chat. Is it? I think that's alright. It's nice having a fire shot. I can actually watch a video of a fire for hours.
Yeah.
You ever seen them?
Yeah.
There's videos on YouTube about them, just of a fire. A lot of people do YouTube videos of just the sea coming in, fire coming in for hours and hours.
I've got a thing on my Alexa that
It's supposed to be relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got an Alexa apparently does that.
I don't know what they call it, there's a name for it. Like trees swaying in the wind. I do a video for 2 hours of one tree swaying.
Or some music or whatever. That
Yeah. It's supposed to be some sort of therapy or something. Some very weird shadows amongst these trees this time of night. Just as the the light's dropping. Spooky shadows, witches and all sorts. A bit more wood on the fire, one more blast before we tuck in for the night. We got through a hell of a lot of wood this bloody few days, I tell you. It's all free, it's all nature, all provided by nature. All the water's been provided for by nature, all the heat, all the stuff to cook, free of charge. Get it on there, pile it on. That steak was lovely earlier. Macaroni. I think we'll leave the fence up that we built in the fire pit for the next people that come along. It's not one of those places you leave no trace, but it's a wild campsite. So we'll leave the fire pit for other people. But I don't think nobody's used this area for years. But you never know. Lovely jubbly, lovely fire. You guys watching the fire while I've been away breaking wood? Blimey, you could burn a witch in there. Chucking out some heat. Yeah, we've had a cracking 3 days, it's been lovely. Weather's been quite nice, been a bit cold of a night time. But it's what you got to expect this time of year. So I've got a half a fleece blanket. I think in the future when it's cold I'll bring a full fleece blanket, because a half one just don't quite cut it. I do like a fleece blanket inside my sleeping bag, like a bit of comfort. Yeah, the next wild camp we're going on, I think it may be Thetford Forest. Massive forest in Thetford. That's not on the coast, that's well inland. Thetford Forest is a famous forest, ancient forest. Goes for miles. We may go in with a ground tarp setup, a ground bed system next time, a bit lighter. We may go on the bikes as well this time, get dropped off down there, I don't know yet. Oh, that fire, blimey, throwing out some heat, that is. That's glorious. Hope you can see that alright, just tilt you up a bit more. There you go. I don't know, something about watching a fire, isn't there? It's lovely. Even watching one on the telly like you guys, I think it's just hypnotising. We've got the sea out there just a few yards away down that cliff. Dark forest behind us. The tall towering trees above us swaying in the wind. It's all pretty impressive. Blimey, I'm having to move back every few minutes because that fire is getting bloody hot. I don't know what Carl's doing. That fire pit's done as well the last 2 days. Pucker. Filming on my GoPro at the moment because my iPhone's battery's gone. That's something else we need to sort out next time. How we're going to power our devices, because both me and Carl, we both vape, so we need power for them. Can't go without a vape. We need power for the iPhones. So we need to sort a better system out where we don't run out, whether it's a solar portable system, I don't know. Any of you guys know of a solar chargeable system? It's cheap and light. I think they do wrap up versions that you throw over your bivvy now, or up against a tree. They're probably expensive, I don't know. Couple of more logs on there. Keep it going. Lovely jabbly. It's actually white hot inside that fire now. It's like a furnace. Those steaks cooked on the stones worked a treat. It was lovely. I'd also like to do some beach camping, just with a sleeping bag, under quilt, perhaps a tarp to go over the top here. Be nice on the beach. That'd be nice. It's a bit windy on this coast though, on the east coast, but it always tends to be an east wind down here, which can be a bit vicious. It should be nice in the summer. Looking forward to the summer this year. Get out a bit more. It's all food for the soul. Especially a soul that's in torment. I think Carl's getting ready to go home already. Be nice to stay here for bloody a few weeks. It's quite breezy right at the top of the canopy of this forest, but it's not too breezy down here. There's a bit of a wind coming from behind me, as you can see with that fire blowing away from me. But it's really howling up there in the canopy. All the trees are swaying, they're all dancing in tune. If they're all dancing to the same tune. Lovely. Where are we now? We're coming into Friday tomorrow in a few hours' time. We've been here since Tuesday. It's actually flashed by. It's gone by like anything. But it's been nice. Wish we could do it every week. We've seen plenty of pheasants in our travels today. Be nice to bag one of those up, but you need to hang those for a couple of days before you eat them. I've seen no squirrels or pigeons. Oh, I've seen one squirrel. Definitely no pigeons down this way. I'm just saying that, there's loads on that ruined church. But wouldn't be a done thing, would it? Killing pigeons in a churchyard. I think that might be a bit naughty, even if it is for dinner. You know, I keep turning around and there's a log sticking out the ground behind me. It feels like somebody's stood behind me. It's just a dark shadow silhouette against the dark blue sky out to sea. It looks like someone's staring down at me. Spooky. Do a bit of carving, but the light's no good for carve. Can't
My light would light up out there for you if you wanted to. That'll stay out for fucking weeks.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Lights up there, that'll light you up.
It's a bit dangerous carving by light, artificial light. We'll get them spoons finished, get them varnished up for next time. I'm going to drill a hole in the top on the pommel.
That's not right enough, is it?
No. I'll drill an hole at the top of the pommel, put in some paracord, put a few designs on it, get the spoon done. It's really dark and black behind me. I can see the lights of the ships on the horizon. They seem to be anchored up for the night. There's 2 or 3 ships out there on the horizon, massive big tankers. Just can see the stern light and the aft light. And they're really far apart, so they're big ships. Got a full moon tonight. There's a weather front coming in tomorrow, so it's going to be a cloudy morning. There's no anticipation, so it shouldn't rain tomorrow. It's just cloudy. We're supposed to be getting warm again next week, 17 degrees. I've got my spoon over there by the fire, just hardening up, get it nice and hard, ready for when I start scooping, so it don't crack. Any of you guys out there been wild camping? Let me know your experiences down below. If you've got a YouTube channel, let me know. I'll give you a look and a subscribe and see what you're up to. Bit of a white haze. Oh no, it's just moon reflecting on the sea. I thought there's a white haze on the sea to my right, but it's the moon reflecting on the sea. Looks like there's a big fog rolling in from my left. Well, that was a good film, wasn't it? The Fog, the original one. That was a good film. All the spirits of the sea coming in on the fog. I watched a cracking film the other night. Leonardo DiCaprio, best film I've seen him in. What was it called now? Bloody hell. Indifferent or something like that. Is it Indifferent? Where he was attacked by a bear. He's a wild outback bushman back in the 1800s, I think. And somebody killed his Indian son and he went after him. And a grizzly bear grabbed him in the woods. The way they did that scene with the grizzly bear was unbelievable. It looked so real. Ripping him apart and biting his arms and his chest and his claws going into him. It's amazing how they did that. Incredible. Incredible what they can do now with images. But he's quite good in that. Right, I think that's enough of the fire for you guys. If nothing happens in the night, as per usual, as I say every night, if nothing rips our throats out or rapes us in the middle of the night. That sun shining on the sea over there, it looks quite spooky.
It's weird, isn't it? It's just that one area. Isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like the fog coming in to get us.
There is fog because I can't see them ships very well now.
Yeah, so if nothing happens between now and morn, we'll see you at sunrise, where we'll have a quick breakfast of porridge and we'll get the hell out of here. Go and have a nice slap up meal down the cafe and get ourselves home. We're about 20 miles from my house, 24 miles, so it's not far to go. Just turn the camera around. See me sat here, guys. I don't know if you can see me very well at all in this sunlight, in this light. You might be able to see the reflection of me because I can't see the image on this iPhone, this GoPro, because the image screen is on the other side. You can't flip them on a GoPro. But we'll bid you good night. Hopefully I'll get a bit more sleep tonight. It'll be nice. We'll let this fire burn down to a safety level. Always be careful with fires, guys. Make sure if you have got one, they're well away from your tents. You've got a good fire pit, you've got a good surround, bricks around or a log surround, whatever, dirt surround, anything to control it. Before you go to bed, just make sure it's well low, there's no flames. If necessary, dampen it down before you go to sleep. But we've got this well controlled with bricks all around it, so it's very safe. Like anything, guys, just be extra careful. Just think of what can go wrong, because it usually does. So the more care and precautions you take, the better. And if you can see me, we'll see you in the morning. Thanks for watching. See you later. Morning, guys. Day 4. Quite nice actually, quite a good sleep last night. Tossed into about an hour or so, but eventually got off. It wasn't too windy, there wasn't no foxes or nothing. So it was quite a nice sleep, that was. So we're on the last day, the last morning. I say we're going to be pretty quick this morning. We're going to get it wrapped up, get out of here and go to that cafe that's just a couple of miles away and have a slap up breakfast, nice hot cup of tea. And we'll have a quick pan round before we go as well, have a look at the camp and we leave. It's been good, it's been a lovely adventure, so we'll have a little chat later on. But I'll get all this sorted out. See, I'm in a right mess here, my camp. All my batteries are dead on everything, so we've got no vape, we've got no phones, we've got nothing this morning. But that's something we need to sort out for the next Wildcamp. Right guys, I'll get it all sorted, get it all packed up, and we'll see you later on. Cheers! Break up rapidly. Good old oak tree. King of the world! Reach up to the canopy. Bloody hell, you youngsters out there. I'm on the way to 70. Right, there's a camper. We're all set down now, guys. That's the last of the lovely view out there to the sea, to the cliff. That's our camp. We're going to leave the firewall up in the pit for anyone else that comes. That's the old camp that was there many years ago. There's no rubbish, we don't leave rubbish, all our rubbish is taken away, plus any other person's rubbish. Had a good week, Carl? Been cracking in it. That's all our gear there. We found a new route out through the forest there. Our car is about 20 minutes away instead of 2 bloody hours away that way, and the hump. So that's a good thing. We're glad we found that. And we're going to have a nice breakfast
we're
now.
vapeless, so we're very
Yeah,
glad.
we got no vape, we got no phones, we got no brains. So we're going to get in a car, get our chargers up, have a vape, and give it a last shot at me. Have a vape. I might have a chat in the car before we get home. But yeah, that was really cracking. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe if you can, which would be awesome. Lovely camp. I think we've had that fire going for 2.5 days constant, and we've still got tons of wood, still tons of it. So we'll come back here next time in the summer, I think. In the summer with a nice tarp and a hammock set up. Be lovely in the summer. Right, till later, guys. Oh, back out into no sun today. Very cloudy today. We'll have a look at this World War II bunker, whatever it is. Nissan down here. I'm going to go inside and have a look. Well, that was 4 glorious days in the woods, on the beach, on the cliffs. Go see what this is all about. I think the second door is better, it's more open, the second door on the other side. The bluebells look even bluer today, even though the sun's out. Not out. Right, let's see what this is all about. Got a door there, but I think that's blocked. There's another door here. Goes into 2 rooms. Hello. Watch I don't fall and break my neck. Might be a bit dark. A load of flies coming out. I ain't got my torch. Oh yeah. Right. Like little compartments, aren't there? Oh yeah, like a little house. Yeah, it's the soldiers mess with us or something. Nice little fire grate there. I don't know whether you can see this with the camera. I ain't got my bloody torch with me. Bugger. No inscriptions anywhere. Pretty solid, isn't it? There's another room with another fire. It's like a little cottage. Amazing. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Out we go. It's like a little cottage, anything inside there. Amazing. On the top of that door there's an inscription, but I can't make it out. Watch you guys, all back at the car. We've done the trek through the forest, the shorter trek this time, which is lovely. Everything's packed in there, see Carl sorting himself out, all the gear's in. Lovely jubbly, you can see how vast and wild this land is. All the forest we went in, the beach is a few miles that way, guys. Absolutely lovely spot. Love it. Right, we'll crack on, we'll go and find somewhere to have breakfast. Thanks for watching, guys. As I say, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a share, whatever, give me a comment. Love your comments, love the interaction on the channel. Anything you want to see at all regarding wild camping, I'd be happy to share you guys. The next one will probably be Thetford Forest, as I said. Then there'll be a beach one with just a sleeping bag and a hammock, a tarp over us, and we'll find all sorts of ways of camping out in the wild with Alan T, Bushcraft, Wild Camping, Detectorist. Till then, guys, thanks for viewing. See you later. Ta-da.